Hey guys, so thanks so much for being here. I hope everybody is doing well. So we're going to take a look and see kind of an energy check-in with your person just to see where they are, how they're feeling, what's going on with them, how they're feeling about you. This could be someone that you are already have in mind. This could also be someone that you're just coming to this reading for fun and then you get into it and it starts to sound kind of familiar and reminds you of someone. So for whatever reason you're here, we are hopefully going to have fun in these readings, but I have this kind of this feeling that these may be somewhat triggering. So keep that in mind. Never come to a reading and if you start to feel too triggered or upset or angry or anything like that, it's either not time for you to hear that or it's just not your reading. Okay, so take that into consideration. Also, I want to mention this. I do not condone, obviously, any kind of violence or to stay with someone that is not good for you or anything like that. So keep in mind these are general readings. These aren't personal readings, so I don't know your personal story with this person. I can only pull what the cards are showing me, and it has to fit for many people that are watching this. So if you are going through anything like that, I would definitely not condone staying with anyone in that situation. I've experienced that myself on a strong level. And it takes a long time to get over things like that and to get out of situations like that. So please keep that in mind. And to be honest with you guys, if that's the case, I would actually put tarot readings to the side, or at least pertaining to your person, until you got to a place to where you could you feel more comfortable. Or I feel like if that's the case, then you get to a place where you don't care about them anymore, so you don't want to hear a reading about that person anymore. But I would recommend doing readings concerning yourself and in your own healing. And tarot's meant to be more self-focused off of your own future and your own path and your own healing. And so I would definitely use that as a tool for that guidance. And if you feel like you keep wanting to know about your person and it's just making you not feel great, or you leave a reading not feeling very good, or you're dealing with somebody that is not responding to you in any kind of way, please, please, please remember your mental health and do what is best for yourself and focus on yourself. I'm always going to lead you more towards that direction regardless, but anyway, I don't know why I felt the need to go into detail about that, but there we go. So we have 3 piles to choose from. The first pile here is the Lovely Lady Tarot. Pile 2 is the Paws Tarot. And pile 3 is the Neon Tarot. Okay? So if you want to close your eyes, take a big deep breath, or however it is that you want to choose your pile, but open your eyes, whatever pile you feel most drawn to, that's the message for you. If you feel drawn to more than one, it could be your person's perspective. It could be that you're in one pile and your person's in another. We will do a quick energy check-in of you before we get into the reading itself. So keep that in mind as well. Stick around. You may feel like you resonate with one or the other. And timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. Okay, so if you chose the Lovely Lady Tarot, this is going to be a reading. Okay, so we are actually just going to do an energy check-in for you, and I'm going to use the tarot to do that. Try to get a little bit of a peek at how you are currently feeling about this person that's on your mind. Okay, pile 1. How are you currently feeling about the person that's on your mind, pile 1? Chariot in reverse. We have some Cancer energy here. 6 of Swords in the reverse. You have the Hanged Man, so that is Pisces. You have a Knight of Swords in the reverse. And a Queen of Cups in the reverse. So we start with Cancer energy, we end with Cancer energy. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, or you could be also have Pisces in the middle. So a lot of water here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sorry if my stomach is making weird noises. I just ate lunch, so I guess it's happy about it. So I want to say that you may be sitting in a place where when you think about this person, what you're thinking about is possibly needing to change your perspective of this person, or there's something here that is changing your perspective of this person. I do feel like that you feel like this, like, I think that it's you that's holding back here emotionally somewhat, or bottling up your emotions. I want to get a clarifier for this Knight of Swords, though. I do feel like that you feel there is unfinished business here, but it's like you don't know how to move forward with that. Like, how do you even clear that up? You may feel like you don't have control over this situation. You know, the ball's not in your court here in some way. You have the Strength there in reverse, Leo energy. Like you feel as if you don't have any power in the situation. It's like maybe things have just gotten out of control, or you're not sitting in the seat. You know, you don't have the reins in your hand. So, or you don't feel like you do. So why is the Six of Swords in the reverse? The Seven of Pentacles. Which is this is kind of an interesting feeling. You know, that Six of Swords in the reverse is like is when you do feel like there's unfinished business here. But that Seven of Pentacles is like you're still invested into this. That's what this is. It's like you feel like this isn't over. You feel like you're still invested here. You're still putting energy into this, or at least thought into this. Why is the Hanged Man here? The Star in reverse. You're starting to lose hope. So by starting to lose hope, you're having to look at this in a different point of view, a different perspective from maybe what you have in the past. My neighbor's dogs, guys. There we go. There we go. You know, I always try to interpretate whatever happens in my reading into the reading itself. And with my dogs and the neighbor's dogs kind of going back and forth at it, it could be like you're in your mind, you are fighting, almost like fighting with yourself, like having to look at this like this may not come together like I want. This may not be what I want. Or yeah, I'm losing hope in this situation. So because I feel this way, I have no other choice but to look at this in a different point of view. So why is that Knight of Swords in the reverse? The Five of Wands. See, there's the fight, the internal fight too. And there may be some outside interference that keeps you stuck, keeps you from being able to move forward, to do anything about this. Tell me about that Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. You're holding back your true feelings here when it comes to this person. You are holding back really what you would want to communicate to this person. And I think that you feel like that's necessary at this time. There's also a little bit of anger here for some of you. I don't know what this Five of Wands is to y'all. This could be competition. This could be a disagreement of some sort. But there's still a feeling of feeling upset with this. Whatever this is. It could be part of what's blocking you from taking action. So this is going to look a little different here for everybody. It is attached to you investing and losing faith in this situation. I think you also want to know truly how this person really feels about you as well. If there's someone else here, it's like you want to know how they feel about you versus that other person as well. But you don't feel strong enough, or you don't feel like you have It's like, I don't have the capabilities to turn this around or to move this in a certain direction. It's up to my person to do that. I don't feel like it's over though, you know. So what do you really want to know? What question do you really want to ask your person? What question is it that you really would like to ask your person? King of Swords. You want to understand something. You want to be clear, a magician, about what this person wants or what they wanted with you. Nine of Wands. Why has it been so difficult? Why have they been so defensive? The Seven of Swords. If there's anything that they aren't being honest with you about. The King of Swords, Aquarius energy, Knight of Cups in the reverse. You want to know the truth about how this person feels about you. And if they were being honest with their feelings. Why is the Magician here? Gemini energy, Four Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You may have felt rejected at some point, or you're wanting to know that. Like, what do you want here? Do you want it, like, is this basically, are you rejecting me here in this situation? Or like, you want to know, you want to be aware of what you can actually accomplish here in this situation. Did you ever care about me? Why is the Nine of Wands here? The High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy. So this is like, there's an energy here too of you not being amused. Like, you're tired. I feel like you're just tired. You know, that's the Nine of Wands. What was the point is something that's here. That High Priestess in reverse. There's also this like wanting to express yourself, wanting the other person to know how you felt, what you've gone through, the struggle that you've been experiencing, all the stuff that you've been keeping to yourself. You want to know if they're having a difficult time like you are, you know. Why is the Seven of Swords here? And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is wanting to know. Well, that's Seven of Wands. Did I say seven? Oh, well, it is Seven of Swords. Did I say something else, though? You already have 777 out. I feel like I accidentally said something else, but anyways, I just might be crazy. This is that exhaustion kind of feeling that I was feeling before, and it might be like you want to know. It's like, how can I describe this? Because it is a feeling of I'm just like, don't have anything left in me. But that Seven of Swords is like, it's almost like you don't have any more energy to try to guess how this person feels or what this person wants or if there's something here or not. To me, this is kind of like playing games as well. Like, you don't have any energy to play any more games. You know, that is there. This is like, just tell me what it is that you want from the situation or what you did want at some point. I'm ready to hear it. Just give it to me. You know, that kind of feeling is here. Bottom of the deck, you have Death in reverse, Scorpio energy. This is also like, if it's over, it's just tell me it's over. You know, that kind of feeling is there. Fool is right under that, and the Hermit is right under that. At the Empress, the Eight of Swords. This is like, you're in your head here about what it is that you can actually have, and there's a part of you that wants to break the silence if that's been the case. This is also about getting out of this introspection. This is the exhaustion that I'm feeling. It's like, I am so tired of thinking about this. Like, it's in a way, it's almost kind of ruining the feelings that you have. Virgo energies there, and Taurus and Libra. And then here you have Aries and Aquarius. The Fool in reverse is like, there is a curiosity that's here, by the way, but there's also this feeling of you lack the direction and you don't want to make a mistake. Like, you don't want to be a fool here, but you're also tired. There's a little bit here of you wearing yourself out by overthinking the situation to the point where you've exhausted yourself. But you also have there's a part of you that's like, I don't want to be a fool here either, and I don't want to repeat another pattern, you know, or I don't want to what if this could change here? There's a lot of what ifs that are here, and kind of almost not knowing what to do with your feelings. Like, you want the information on what to do with your feelings, and you feel like if this person was just straightforward and honest with you, didn't play any games with you, told you the truth about the situation, as difficult as it was, it's like you're saying, I can take this on. Just tell me. So I can just move on past this if that's what I need to do. Anything else about your energy that I need to know? You have the rocking horse, indecision, lack of consistency, on and off relationship, and the moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. Fears, insecurities, things are not as they seem, and there's information that's yet to be revealed. The bottom of the deck here, you have ocean of tears, emotional loss, defeat, deep sadness, heartbreak, regrets, and mistakes. So the proud rebel is right under that. This may be something that could be non-traditional, or there could be something here that is going against the rules here in some ways, as rule breaker, non-conformist. So this is something that has brought on a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. There's a feeling of feeling like an emotional loss here. Like you're kind of drowning in your sorrows. You can't share those emotions with someone. So it's like, what a loss, that kind of feeling. There may be some regrets. There may be some mistakes even that you have here, that there's sadness here. And I think that you're exhausted emotionally. I think that you feel like maybe things aren't what they seem. You're kind of left in this moon energy where it's causing you to feel somewhat insecure at times. Fear even may step in at times. It's leaving you very vulnerable because you don't know exactly what's going on with this person. And they have this on and off energy. And one minute, you feel like that you understand them, and the next minute you feel like you don't. And there's maybe a lack of consistency here in this relationship at some point that's left energy for the moon to come in, for those fears to come in. And I think that you really just want to understand. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can figure that out. Let's go into your person's energy. Lots of Cancer energy on the table. Could be Pisces or Scorpio here as well. So you could have those heavy in your chart. You also have some Aquarius. They're pretty big, which something significant could happen here around Aquarius season, which is January, February, that I'm filming this. Okay. Here we go. There was also Scorpio energy there, and that Aries. I think that you're really looking for, like, you're ready for something to change. You're ready to have some sort of change. And this may be something that kind of keeps you stuck or blocked in your life at times. Maybe not from moving forward, but from definitely being able to open up and be authentic and true to what you want, or being open to new experiences even. So how does this person really feel about you? So be thinking about your person, kind of bring them to the forefront of your mind. We'll see what we can figure out. Okay, Paul 1. How does their person, that came right out. Strength, Leo energy. Come here. The Sun, more Leo energy. You have a Three of Cups in the reverse. You have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is someone that's definitely understanding some new things about you in the connection. They do feel like there's an instability within the connection that they have. This person, if they're apart from you, they feel like maybe you're separating yourself from them, or they're acknowledging the distance that's here. This is someone that when they think about you, they do have these positive thoughts, but it also leads to the loss as well, or the distance, or the miscommunication, where they also are sitting in a place where they feel like they don't have control here. The Ten of Wands in reverse. They feel like this is someone that feels like some things are going to change significantly moving forward for the two of you. They may pick up on this intuitively, but the Sun is here, so they are feeling clear about certain things. If there's anyone else here that could be part of the distance or separation, that could be why there's these changes that are taking place. Now, this person is in strength, so they are trying to be internally strong with the new information that they have, or with the new beginning, or with the clarity that they have moving forward. It's almost like somebody on the search for like looking at something in a logical way so that they can feel more comfortable about being apart from you, or being in putting themselves in the separation energy. Let's see. Capricorn and lots of Leo here. What strength here. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is definitely someone that has a lot of emotional instability about the situation that they're trying to kind of cover up with strength, if that makes sense. See the way that she's got her sword and she's like, I'm ready for you. You know, they may be also anticipating communication. For some of you, this might have something to do with the child here as well, with that being the page. Or there still may be some communication there in some way. Especially if this is someone that you've been in a long-term relationship with of some sort, or you've connected with for a long period of time, with that King of Pentacles being there. Having to be strong for that reason. With the Page of Cups in reverse, this is like somebody that's trying to not give in to their emotional instability. Make sense? It means they have a lot of emotions that are going on there, but they're trying to cover them up with strength and logic. And they're also there's some resistance here as well. Like a need to resist. I'm feeling a little bit of temptation energy as well. Why is the Sun here? The World. So this is the truth about all things, you know, like this person feels like the truth about something ending, or the truth about something being over. This could be like just a cycle ending. This could be, you know, needing to close a chapter out. This could be this person, the clarity around there may be something to do with them focusing on some sort of success here as well, or something being successful, like maybe a new chapter in their life being successful, or moving forward, things being successful. This person is really like refocusing their energy. Refocus here. Let's focus here. And very much so, almost trying to not think about this. Three of Cups in the reverse. You know, the instability with you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, what happened? What happened here? I'm trying to not think about what happened. But they can't. If you're trying to not think about something, then you're thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, this person's like trying to not think about this, but that's causing them to think about it. Whatever you do, don't think about it. They're thinking about it. It's kind of a funny feeling. It's funny to describe the feeling, because you see how she's like looking at the star. It's like they feel like something will not come together, or just not going to happen, or there's no point in thinking about something. It's just not going to come together in that way, or you can't go back and change things here. You know, I wish I would have done that differently. But they're still thinking about it. And this is like someone that they could be trying to avoid gossip here as well. They could be kind of isolating themselves, or just spending some time on their own, like trying to figure out, trying to break free from some cycles perhaps, but trying to figure out maybe where they do have control in their life. And they are redirecting their thoughts towards their own new beginning or stability here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. This person may be concerned about... Give me another card for that. The Fool in reverse. A decision, like moving forward. They may be just trying to be very cautious, because... I'm going to read this in two different ways, because this could be somebody else that's here. It's Capricorn energy. Either this person doesn't feel kind of comfortable or settled or secure with taking some kind of a risk here, or this is someone that may be getting, I don't want to say that, getting somewhere. They're trying to control where they are. They're comfortable with where they are. And even if they're not happy there, like, I think that there's some things that are definitely going on in that, within them, wherever they are, wherever their stability is. There's something here that's going on that's kind of disrupting this person's carefree energy in some way, or being able to enjoy life, you know, or things around them. Something's going on here that's kind of consuming their attention. And this could also be someone else, you know, where there may be some fear or worry around taking a risk here with someone else. Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Go from the Ace to the 10. This person knows that if they had some kind of new beginning here with you, that it would change things for them. I don't know if this person's technically trying to protect their peace, but they're having a very difficult time doing that. They're having a very difficult time staying in that place to where they're feeling stable with whatever it is that they had, and their own issues and their own problems, and focusing on their own stability in some way. But then yet you still have this whole nother part of this person's mind that's consumed with thoughts of you and what happened, doing things differently, emotional instability. Give me a card for that Page of Cups in the reverse. And 2 cards came out. Look at that. Page of Cups in reverse. You have the 7 of Wands and the Lovers in reverse. This is defending a choice that was made. Having to defend a choice that was made. So if this, for some of you, this has to do with the child or something like that, with the Lovers being there. It could be like having to defend that choice, you know, around that. A choice that you're making, or that they've made. But for others of you, this is like, this person feels like they have to be strong here and protecting. This is going to sound weird, but it's almost like having to, like, protecting a relationship by choosing to stay away from it. That's a really weird thing to say. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna wait my money.
That's fine. $5. That's it.
I'm gonna wait too.
Okay. Have you? You can tell I've said don't waste your money like so many times to them, because he comes to me and doesn't ask to spend it. He says, "Can I waste it?" So I might need to rethink my teachings there. Maybe not. Who knows? It might be a good thing. Anyways, I do feel like that there is definitely something here that is creating a significant block, you know, where in a weird way, I think this person feels like they're also kind of protecting you. And I don't know what that... Okay, thank you. I don't know really why that would be. Gemini energy's there. Only y'all would, you know, in your circumstance. And it could be just because they may feel like they won't, you know, they could feel like maybe they're not going to treat you very well, or the world. I'm laughing because I just heard in my head it will be a shit show. So I don't know if that's something that somebody's thinking. Like, I know why, because it's going to be a complete shit show. That's why they're trying to protect me from this. I don't know what the circumstances are there, but just take it how it resonates. Oh, we got a card for that. Oh, the Four of Cups in the reverse. This is like, I mean, I feel like that with what I just said, maybe that you are well aware that there's going to be a lot of moving pieces, you know, if you and this person were to connect. What's the World? Look at that. It came out again. I was looking at these cards too while I was talking. You see her face is like looking in that direction, you know, kind of like, and she's doing the same thing here, so in a different direction. It's almost like the two of you are together but separate. Isn't that a weird feeling? You both feel in a place where you wish things were different. There's a lot of similarities here between you and this person as far as your emotions. What is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? What was that? Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Seven of Cups. Choices that were made. Choices. This person feels like if they could go back, they would have made different choices. What are those different choices? Five of Swords in reverse. Maybe this is to do with making amends here, or a reconciliation in some way. This could be something they still think about, you know. This is a peaceful resolution, so they could still think about this at times. Like, man, could I have done that differently? Or is there a possibility that I could still do this differently? There could be. What's the peaceful solution here in this equation, you know? What does your person want? Because that Ace of Wands is here. So that's telling me that there is like this desire that's here. But that Ten of Wands is crushing it. So there may be some responsibilities that this person has, or they're trying to take responsibility here. This is like, though, if this Ace of Wands was to happen, or if I was to let this desire get out of control in some way, then I could lose everything here, or it would just change everything. So what does your person really want? What do they really want with you? If they could, right? If they could have whatever, what would they really want with you? The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. A truce. That's what this is. This is a truce. This is like working together with you so that they don't have to be kind of stuck or trapped in their own mind, to understand everything. To understand everything. You have a Nine of Wands in the reverse. So that's like, this person would rather work with you than against you if they could. Whatever that means for you guys. What is the Three of Pentacles here? The Four of Wands in the reverse. Working through how something transpired, how something occurred, why something didn't work out. Let's work on this foundation together. Build something peaceful here. Let's work for the harmony of things, Eight of Swords, the Devil. This person would want to, it's like, this person may be somewhat trapped in their head about maybe fears of the future, fears in a situation here. Maybe obsessively thinking about what they don't have control in, or not being able to have any control here in something. That's here. They get stuck in their head a lot here with this. And this is also not putting an imprint on them in some way. So don't make me out to be something I'm not. That's something that's here. That may be a fear that this person has as well. Why is the Nine of Wands here in the reverse? Justice in reverse. This person doesn't really know what's the right thing to do with this. That Nine of Wands in reverse, They don't really know what is the right thing to do here. Libra energy, Capricorn energy there. I think this person, there's a part of him. I just said a part of him, so it could be him, but there's a part of them that feels like if they step aside with this Nine of Wands, or to step aside, but either way would not be fair. Does that make sense? Whether they do something or they don't do something, either way, it's going to be, there's an unfairness that's here. Because this is an internal struggle. How does this person really feel about you? How does this person really feel about you right now? How does this person really feel about you, Pile 1? Ten of Cups in the reverse. They feel a loss, a great loss. This could be family. This could be emotional fulfillment. Like, they think about this. They think about you being a great loss. Ace of Cups in reverse. I mean, yeah. Look at that, from the Ace to the 10. This is like somebody that feels like they never got the opportunity. And if they would have gotten that opportunity with you to be more emotionally expressive, or to go back and do something differently, then things could be very different between the two of you. And I do feel like there's a part of them that feels like they could be missing out, or they will be missing out. You have Death there, Scorpio energy. How do they really feel about you? I mean, there's a lot of emotions here. This is all water. Tell me about that Ten of Cups in the reverse. High Priestess. Tell me about that. Yeah, that's a mystery. Like, I don't know. This could have been my happily ever after, and I screwed it up. You know, it's that kind of a feeling. Why is the Ace of Cups here in the reverse? The Chariot. Cancer energy. And this is somebody controlling their emotions. Getting control of their emotions. What about Death? The Magician in reverse. So this person feels like it's kind of a feeling of like going, there's just nothing I can do about this. I don't feel like there's anything I can really do about this. There's also like this want at times to express what they realize they could be missing out on. This can also be about ending the games or ending the manipulation in some way. Like, I need to put an end to this, you know, with that Magician in reverse. Virgo energy or Gemini energy. I do feel like this person is still somewhat confused, though, about how things are going to transform moving forward. What is that going to look like? So let's take a look at that. Let's see what future energies are. Let's see what this person would say to you first. Sorry if y'all can hear my son in there playing. He's homesick. I know. Doesn't sound sick at all, does he? He did have a tummy ache. I had to go pick him up from school. Now that he's home, he feels fine. That's the way it goes. I'll go to pick him up. Look at children. Children may be important here. I go to pick him up, and he's sitting there. He hugs me, and I'm like, "Are you not feeling okay? How you doing? You know?" And he's like hiding kind of close to me, behind me. He's 8, and he's grinning with hiding. He's trying to hide his grin, and I'm like, "I can see you grinning from there, but you can't not take them home because you're already there to pick them up." And they've already told you they're sick. So, so he's home. Okay. Let's see. What would this person say? I hide behind material things. That's what I was saying. That person's really trying to focus on that. What would this person say to you? Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. That's that devil that's there. I hope I'll see you again sometime. Two more shadow cards. I can still see you standing there. And we're more alike than I admit. So there's something about seeing some similarities that are here. For not everybody, but some of you, this person may have seen you physically out somewhere and watched. Just gonna sound creepy. They may have watched you. I don't mean to sound like creepy, but not in a creepy way. It's just like they glanced, they saw you, and they were not expecting to see you, and they just kind of watched you for a second. It brought back some things for this person, especially emotions. Yes, I'm working.
Can you play with me when you're done with that?
Yes, I will.
But on my part.
Oh boy, okay.
I will teach you how to play.
Okay.
But I want to play.
Okay, I'm working right now. We'll talk about it when I get done, okay? And we'll have to go pick up Cross from golf too. Oh, sorry. Okay. My child has disrupted this reading a lot. So, and we saw children already, and I mentioned that here. So that might be something that's relevant here in this reading. Okay. Oh, the Page of Pentacles too at the bottom of the deck, which I didn't even talk about, with the Star and the Judgment in reverse. I don't think this person's quite made a judgment call here. They still have this desire or this faith that they're holding on to about everything working out. there's just putting it on hold. This is like, I'm putting this on hold. Intuition, you already know the answers that you seek. So whatever it is that you feel like intuitively, you may question that. There's confirmation there. These cards are now going to fly everywhere. Just being near you is intoxicating. Wow. That's a lot of obsessiveness that's there. I focus on you instead of my pain. Yeah, they may have been focused on what you were doing instead of focusing or saying or whatever, instead of focusing on how it was making them feel, right? I don't know what comes next. 2 more. I want you back. And different pages. Yeah, that sums up your reading. I feel like this person does have this feeling of wanting to feel a certain way again, but also not being on the same page in life, I feel, where you are, you know. And you and this person don't share the same vision. Apologies at the bottom. You can expect the apology that you want to hear. That can be this here, but this person may be procrastinating on that until they kind of feel things out. Let's see possibilities of future. What are some future possibilities here moving forward for pile 1 in their person? I just saw family and signs and synchronicities. What's some possibilities for the future for pile 1 in their person? We have home. One more flipped. Secret crush. Okay. What are some possibilities for the future? Okay, we have unfinished business here, and then also text message. So I don't think you've seen the last of this person. I have to say that. This is something that I feel like you're going to be dealing with in the future. It's funny I mentioned spying and and then that secret crush card came out. You have truth at the bottom. So there's definitely some stuff that's yet to be revealed that I think will be coming maybe perhaps via communication here from your person, via text message or a phone call or something to that nature, where there's this back and forth, where there's this expression that there's unfinished business that's here. There may be something else that's going on in this person's life as well that is kind of like a divine intervention for them. Something they experience here that could be kind of a catalyst for them wanting to express the truth or clear some things up or reveal some things here, confess some things to you. I do feel like this person is going to get to a place, or you will be in a place to where you feel comfortable. This is going to be this is going to be fun. I hate to tell y'all this, but I have this feeling that when you start to get to a place where you feel secure, where you feel comfortable here, this person's going to be kind of keeping tabs on you here and at that time. And they're going to come in when you finally feel better. I know that just sucks, but that's unfortunately what I see here. Why is home here for the future energies? What is home here for? Rejection. Number 38. 38 could be relevant. With home there. Yeah. You may feel like this person rejected you, okay? Like, this person doesn't want me. They rejected me. They ghosted me. They did this, that, or whatever. And you move forward and you kind of move on with your life here, and you get to this solid, comfortable place, and then here they come. Secret crush. Look at that. Differences. Number 24. It's so funny that these two came out, because see, this one's exactly the same. See how this one's not? When you start to get to that comfortable place, it's almost like your energy field clears from them in a way where they're like, it's kind of like a trigger for their energy. If you've been obsessively kind of thinking about this person as well, and they're always consuming your thoughts in some way, and then you kind of quit and you focus on other things, it's almost like their energy's like, wait a second, something's off. Why are they not thinking about me anymore? What happened to them? And then they start getting curious about you. That's what happens here. So what's unfinished business? I also do feel like something goes on in this person's life to make them feel that way. What's unfinished business for future energies for pile 1? Passion. Look at them hugging in these cards. Number 14. 14 is temperance in tarot, so there's this feeling here of wanting peace, harmony, comfort. So there's this back and forth about there being some unfinished business. There is reconciliation I see here in these cards. Coming back together, wanting that at least. Text message, communicating that. This popped right out, didn't it? Regret. Yeah, there's somebody here that I think it's this person, obviously, communicating some regrets here. I do feel like when you get this message, it's going to make you happy because this is like what you wanted to hear. You wanted to know this. And I think that not that you need it, but I think that you're going to get it. And freedom is, it's going to give you a sense of freedom here. This is 16, which is the Tower in tarot. So this is the truth that's coming in. This is kind of crazy because it's once you get to this comfortable place with this rejection from this person that they have a realization. And although for some of you, you may be happy about that realization, it doesn't change things for you significantly. Some of you, it might. Everybody's going to handle it differently, but either way, it's going to give you freedom from what you felt like has been keeping you stuck, especially when it comes to what choices that you've made here, trusting in yourself. Okay? Let's see what advice Spirit has. Then I have to go play Minecraft. What advice does Spirit have here for pile 1? Look at that. Sudden shift. Number 6. Your current reality is shifting towards something very different from what you had anticipated. It will be for your highest good. What advice do you have? So this is not going to happen in the way that you anticipated for it to happen, but there is a lot of meaning here that you may not see or understand until later, and I know that sucks, but we have the number 19. New light. Someone or something in your life needs to be seen in a different light. Observe things that you may have missed. Okay? Okay. That is the number 19, which is that sun behind a mask. Some of you, this may be something that it's like once upon a time you really dreamed of something like this happening, but then you get to a place to where you understand why it didn't, and you're okay with it. You know, you're good with it. It makes sense to you now, and you may even be in a much better place. That's when this is going to come back around, spiritual warfare, to kind of shake things up here. It says, remember that you have all that you need to stand strong in this life and have victory over the battlefields of your mind, your heart, and your soul. This is number 41. It says, behind a mask. Things may be hidden from you. Make sure that you double check everything and be careful who you trust at this time. For some of you, this is a side message, and I am going to pull a card for it because I want you to kind of No. For some of you, there may be Temperance in reverse. There may be someone here that's upset. Someone here that, tell me about this behind the mask. Page of Swords energy. King of Pentacles. There may be someone here that is, what does that mean? Hold on. Capricorn energy. Anything else you can tell me about that Page of Swords? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This person may come across as very put together, very stable, or there's someone here that is. And that's not the case, actually. That's not the truth. Two of Pentacles is here. This could be someone that's juggling or something like that with that Page of Cups, that Five of Wands. This could be somebody here that's still trying to find balance, still trying to make peace with everything. But they're not coming across as that. I mean, they're coming across as being very stable, being very sure of themselves, being very trustworthy. It's not the truth with this person. For some of you, this may not be your person. This could be the person that's with your person. So keep that in mind. If your person already has somebody. Because that Two of Pentacles is there. They are debating. They're still debating. Interesting. 7-7, and there's the Queen of Pentacles right there. So Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is like someone that's debating giving up on something. If they're in a long-term commitment or something like that, that's there. This person's kind of debating that. Looking at their options, confused about their choices. Okay, I'm getting off of that. Getting completely off of that. Let's get some advice. I'm going to use these. These are the Feminine Wisdom Oracles. What advice do you have here? Can you give me? For Paw 1, what advice do you have for Paw 1 here? Harmony. Number 35. Peace and balance. And number 21, progress. Development in advanced conditions. The bottom of the deck, you do have abundance with a state of plenty, number 15. So knowing that you have everything that you need, you know, that's going to help you to sink more into this peace and harmony that's here and finding balance within yourself. I also feel like, you know, as far as making progress goes, I do feel like you're going to notice that's going to develop within you moving forward. Like, you may not see that now because of possibly obsessive thoughts here when it comes to this person. But I do feel like that in the near future, actually, you're going to start feeling like you have so much more around you, so many more blessings around you, so much more around you. And this hasn't happened yet. I feel like it will very soon. I just saw 555 on the timer. So for some of you, you may come into some kind of abundance here, or have some kind of breakthrough here. But it's going to lead to being able to make some progress here in this situation. Let's get a postcard from Spirit for you guys. And we'll get some initials to close. That number 21 there with progress is the World. And you have the moon cycles there. So I do feel like you're going to be breaking some cycles here. Okay. Can I have a postcard for Paul 1, please? Let's see. We have, you are not alone. Dearest you, there are times that you get lost but refuse to see the part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map that you're using, which only lets you navigate based off of your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath, open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that shows up in your life. Yes, this is right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you'll always get another chance if you have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits, loving you so, so much. There is going to be this sudden shift that takes place where you come into this new light and you start to see things that you didn't see before about this person. And some of you may have idealized this person in some way. And I think over some time, because of the own blessings that you have in your life, you start to pick up and see the things, the cracks in the foundation of what this person used to be to you or seems to you in some way. Okay, interesting reading. So you have the dragon here. So definitely there's a lot of big significant desires that are here with this person. This dragon may be relevant for somebody though. Like it might mean something special to someone. You have the Judgment here, or the Ace of Pentacles. So an opportunity to start fresh. You have the shovel here, so digging up something. Digging dirt, on someone. Or just digging up something. Or putting some work into yourself even. You have another dragon. So 2 dragons here. You have the big scary dragon and the little dragon. It's funny because I feel like right now you may see something as being very scary to approach, or this situation or whatever this is, or very chaotic. And I think you're going to go from that to this tiny little baby dragon where it's not as difficult as what you think it is. That's the message that's there. You have the peace here. So a peace offer. I do feel like that's something you will get in the future at some point. We have a C, an A, a Z, a U, and an L. I heard cause, cruel, crazy, because there's a need to know or wanting to understand that's here that maybe ultimately the final outcome in this, it's just, okay, now I have this understanding moving forward. Call you. I do think this person may call you. They may have been looking you up or will soon. All right, guys. California may be relevant. Okay, I'm going to leave you here. All right, so thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps. Seems very complex, so good luck to you guys with this. And sending you all the love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Paws 2. So if you chose the Paws Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So right before I started y'all's reading, I started singing Get Out of My Space, and I don't know where that came from, but I don't even know if that's a song. I just started singing Get Out of My Space, This Is My Place. Get out of my space. This is my place. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're trying to get this person out of your head. I just saw the three of Cups. Maybe you're feeling territorial. I don't know. There's the Seven of Swords. So, okay. Maybe have a hard time focusing. Okay. All right. So, Paul, 2, we're going to get into your energy first so that you know if this is your reading. But keep in mind to stick around until your person's energy does come out. Or if you feel like this obviously doesn't resonate at all, don't stick around. But because the roles can always be switched here as well. Okay. So, Paul 2, how's Paul 2 feeling about their person currently? The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, that's contradictory, isn't it? You may have known this person for a really long time. Side message. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may be choosing to kind of give up on this with this person. King of Swords. I think you still have a connection with this person. You still feel the connection or still have a relationship here. But I also feel like for some of you, you may be choosing to let go or give up on this. You may feel like you and this person are in two different energies, where you're having to be logical or reasonable, rational, and this person's more set in their ways or more stable in some kind of way, you know, where they're not budging or going anywhere. I don't know why I have to point this out, but these two, the symbolism right there may be important to somebody. I know that. What does that mean? I know that means something. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck on it. It's almost like, too, if you are with this person, if this is somebody you're with, so I'm going to give you two storylines here, okay? Then this is somebody that you're choosing this person in a way of perhaps giving up on anything that you feel like is not going to be beneficial for the connection or cause some sort of, like, you give up on the things that you feel like are going to disrupt the relationship in some way. And for some reason, that might be the first person scenario as well. Because this Nine of Wands in reverse can look like you're struggling, you know, you're struggling to see how this is going to work out in some way, or you're struggling to see there's something else here. This could have to do with family for some of you. Ten of Cups in reverse. There's something that you realize in this relationship is missing. There's something missing here, like an emotional alignment in some way. Like maybe you feel like this person doesn't feel the same way, or y'all just don't connect the same. You are in two different energies. Why is the Lovers here? Oh, Taurus and Aquarius here for me. The Lovers is the Four of Swords. So I think you've thought a lot about this. You've taken some time to kind of think about it, rest on it. You may have healed somewhat from some pain here in this relationship. Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Sun. Yeah, that's that feeling I was trying to pick up on. Leo energies here. It's like you're seeing something. You may feel like you're seeing something clearly with this person. Like maybe they're clearly not going to make you happy, or maybe they clearly don't feel the same way, or there's just some sort of realization that I'm feeling here. And it comes from a period of deep thought about this relationship. Nine of Wands in the reverse, where you feel like there's something here that's just too difficult, or this Six of Swords is like you are having this internal struggle here of walking away from this or from moving away from this. I don't know why I want to say I feel like you may feel like you're doing a good deed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. And I just heard saving someone the trouble. So, okay, take that how it resonates. There's an energy kind of like that came through in one of the other piles, but tell me about that Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Tell me about the King of Swords, the Magician in reverse. You know, you still feel a certain way about this person, but you're having a hard time bringing something together. You know, like you're having a hard time staying in control, but you're telling yourself you need to. Like, I just need to stay in control here. You may feel like this is you're not good for this person, or they're not good for you. You still may feel very passionate about this person. You still may feel like this person is unique or special, but you also see them as being someone that's very grounded where they are, content with where they are as well. And you may feel like there's only so much you have to offer this person, or at least you can within these boundaries that are here. Gemini, Virgo energy down here on the end. What do you want from this person, really? What do you really want from this person? Ace of Pentacles. You want something solid here with this person. The Three of Cups. You want a solid connection with this person. You want someone that you feel like you can count on, that will support you. You want that emotional connection with this person. You may really want a friendship here even. The Six of Pentacles. Well, you definitely are in a place where you want this person to give to you, but you want it to be able to be equal. You want to be generous with this person, or you're wanting them to be that way with you, you know. Strength here, Leo energy. I mean, this is pretty awesome right here. It's almost like you have your mind set into a place to where that other message here, sorry, I know I just cut myself off, but the other message that's here is, it has something to do with, give me one more for that Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm struggling with that card, so Three of Wands in reverse. It's like something has yet to be, or yet to be played out. There's also like a part of this in some way where you feel powerless, and it has to do with that Ten of Cups in reverse. Like you feel like you can't. It's almost a feeling of wanting to make someone really happy, but feeling like you can't or you aren't. And you go from that to having this internal struggle with getting to a calmer place. But you want to. What you really want is that Ace of Pentacles. You want something solid here. The Moon. So this would be the underlining energy, Pisces energy, Cancer here as well. It's almost like you want to go back to kind of a fantasy type place. It's kind of a weird feeling that I'm feeling. It's a feeling of I was better off not knowing, or I was better off being in some kind of illusion for some of you. If that's not the case, it's like you want that Ace of Pentacles, but there's also this fear around it as well. It's like a fear of having to accept something, or having to having just like an opportunity, but it's not exactly what you're wanting in some way. There's just fear around this, something solid, something being solid. 3 of Cups. Yeah, the 8 of Swords. There's a lot of, yeah, okay, so this is what you want. You want to have something solid here, even if that's just a friendship. You want to be able to connect with this person and have this back and forth or equal give and take here. Like you want that. You have courage in that. You have, like, this is a strong feeling or a strong desire. And you know it's going to, like, take some time. It's going to require some patience. And let me tell you something. That line just looks exactly like one of my dogs. The golden doodles. And I don't know, it looks like it to me. And it just reminds me of my Marley, the female. She's super sweet, but she's very anxious, and she gets terrified if you try to, you know, trim her hair or give her a bath or anything. Like, she struggles. You really have to, like, soothe her, you know, to get her to do anything. It's almost like something requiring a lot of patience. And you may be in your head here about a third energy of some sort, whether that could be anything. That could be third energy as far as friends, family, kids, other connections, work. You know, there's something here that you're in your head about, and you feel kind of stuck with in some way. Why is this 6 of Pentacles here? You want to be able to give to this situation freely. Yeah. And I think that may be part of a fear. You want to be able to be generous here with this person, or to have this, like, back and forth freely kind of energy. And I think that's something that you worry about. Also, this watch may be relevant. I don't know why. I need to point that out. Why is strength here? Pointing out all kinds of things. The Chariot in reverse, it's Cancer energy. So it's like you have to be strong here or patient, because you may not have any control about, you know, what this future here looks like, or how things are going to actually work out or go. There's a fear around not being able to know, to not getting, maybe not being able to give to this. Or a fairness, like a back and forth energy. Fairness of that in some way. Maybe somewhat of a fear that's here. Okay. We landed on the 2 of Swords. So we started this reading with, I said that the Lover's there, so it's making a decision. So with the Page of Pentacles is there. You may be trying to decide with that Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. The 6 of Wands in reverse. There may have been you may have not given this person recognition for how you really felt, or maybe you feel that way about them. Like maybe you just don't understand, or they don't understand maybe how you really feel about them. They may not be confident as well. I think this is something that you're thinking, like you're wondering that. They don't really know do they really know how I feel about them? I think that's something that you're wondering with this person. Or they just lack confidence in that. There's some kind of apology here too. I don't know if that's you that's thinking about this apology or this new beginning. For some of you, there may be some indecisive here when it comes to that. This can also be an energy of a truce. A truce about something, having a new beginning. Okay. So your overall energy is that 2 of Swords in reverse. Or, I mean, that 2 of Swords upright, not reverse. Being at a crossroads. Maybe you've been kind of in a place to where you've been blocked from this person, or it's like, am I having a hard time just seeing the truth here? Does this person not feel about me like I feel like they do, or think that they do, or are they not seeing really how I truly feel? There's something about that there. So that being said, let's get into your person's energy and figure that out, how they really feel about you. Ooh, I just got nervous. I don't know why. I just got nervous. That was weird. It was like butterflies in my stomach all of a sudden. Okay. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel about you, Paul, too? How does your person feel about you, Paul, too? Something significant could happen around Christmas time, because I keep seeing that image. Anyway, how is your person feeling about you, Paul, too? No, hold on now. You had the 4 swords, and it did like a flippity flop in my hand, and it makes me feel like your person may be at times overthinking things here about you. Like they go back and forth with something, or they give something a rest, and then they get anxious again. How does your person feel about you, Paul, too? Sideways cards. It's you had that. It's the, didn't you? Maybe you didn't. It's the 8 of Wands. It's sideways. And it's funny because that's the way I was feeling about that 4 of Swords. It's like a back and forth of, should you communicate or should you not? You know, so this person may be thinking about this, like maybe which direction something's going. They may feel like something's shifting here between the two of you, but they're not quite sure like which direction that it's going in. It's like there's actually, I really want to turn this in reverse though, because I feel like that's still the way it is because of that 4 of Swords. It's like this person feels there's a delay here. It's because they feel the delay. They feel like something's shifting. They just don't know which direction it's shifting into. And I think it may be making them feel somewhat like they don't know how to feel about it. And so they're in this 4 of Swords here, where they're kind of reevaluating things. The Devil in reverse. So they may be trying to release some fears around this relationship or you. They may be trying to release what they feel like, maybe insecurities. It could be there are a lot of emotions here this person doesn't know how to explain that they feel. You know what it feels like? It feels like not being able to explain how someone makes you feel. Like almost kind of indescribable. So that's why this person's like doing a lot of thinking about it, trying to figure it out. And they may not know if this is something that's good for them or not. It's like they can't, I mean, the Devil's there, so this person may went through a period where they felt obsessed with you, or like they were almost emerged in your energy in some way, like, or the relationship or connection between the two of you, like it was almost taking over their own energy in some way, and they needed to kind of, maybe they've learned how to pull themselves back out of that before it becomes like toxic in some way. The Fool. I feel like at times this person's like where, see how the Fool's headed straight for the Devil? It's almost like at times this person's like feels like a fool, like they feel like just taking that risk or just going for it, you know, and maybe they pull back from that. They think about it. There's a lot of this like rethinking. Aries, Capricorn, did I say that? Aquarius energy. Yeah, Aquarius, either you're Aquarius, have Aquarius heavy in your chart, or your person does, or there's something that's significant that could happen in the next few months with this person. Maybe beginning of next year at the time of this reading, which would be Aquarius season, January, February. Something significant happening around then. Right. They're recognizing this too. This Ace of Wands in the reverse. Something not getting off the ground or going in the way that they want. Tell me about that Four of Swords. It's the Two of Wands. So this is what they're thinking about. It's like they see themselves at some sort of crossroads to where they have to make this decision of which direction they're going to take. You know, am I going to go this route here? Or am I going to go this route? What does this route look like? What does this route look like? They're still in that energy. You may not think that they are, but they are still in this energy of where they're still, it's almost like a feeling of debating. Like they're still kind of debating on what the future is going to hold. It's like contemplation. What options do I have here? What is this going to look like? How is this going to, you know, this is like planning. I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen here. How's this going to look? If I take this route or if I take this route. Why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse? And it could just be with you. You know, they're looking and going, okay, it could either go this way or it could go this way, you know. Look at that. You had that too. Same spot. There's a clarifier here for that Ten of Cups in reverse. They too may have felt like something was going in a certain way and then it kind of came to a halt. For some of you, family may be important here, or like a breakdown in a home in some way, or a broken home, or this is that they're recognizing something is on pause as well. So it's like you can't grasp this Ten of Cups either yet, or you don't feel like you can ever. Or they just don't know what that looks like. You know, this could be like, I don't know what my dream come true here would be in this situation, and there's frustration around that. Not being able to be fully happy or not being able to get what you really want from the situation. Why is the Devil here in reverse? Look at that. You have that too. That you both recognize each other as the lovers. The problem with this person here is that they're attaching it to the devil. So they do like recognize some toxicities that are here in this relationship. This relationship may be something that kind of scares them because they can go to a dark place as far as being obsessive or not knowing if this is something that's good for them or not. It's like knowing when something's not good for you in some way, shape, or form, but also still feeling that connection. And this could be choosing to release the fear around this, or choosing to release any of the toxicities around this in some way, whatever that looks like to you guys. You know, the devil can mean a lot of very different things. This is someone that may choose you, but they're wanting to release the things that aren't good. And it's in the middle of this person's spread. So it's like they do acknowledge this relationship as being that counterpart or that love, or maybe unconditional love here. But it's also knowing when something's good and not good for you. You know, wanting to have freedom here is something that's here. It may be an inability to really do that. Maybe a freedom from fear like this person wants, you know. The Devil in reverse can also look like releasing control. So releasing, being afraid that they have no control here of how things work out. You know, that's something this person may be working on releasing. Releasing the need to control that fear. Why is the Fool here? Wow. Okay, well that is a brand new beginning. This is somebody that's, you see the fear here, and you see them leaving it here behind, moving into that place of the unknown and accepting it as not knowing how things are going to work out, but taking the risk anyways. They're acknowledging that this is a new beginning for them that is very sketchy. This is an experience that they've not probably experienced before, and they don't know how this is going to go. So they're trying to at least have faith that everything's going to work out in the best way possible, for their highest good. That's where they are right now. So why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? And the Knight of Wands in reverse. There may have been a false start here, or something that they feel like didn't work out in the best way. There's maybe some kind of disappointment that's here. That Knight of Wands, it could be, you know, this person's disappointed in their behavior or yours. I can also see this as someone that gets kind of like thinking about you can make them lose their focus, if that makes sense, because of that wand there. So I'm just gotta say that. I'm gonna get a drink of coffee on that note. It's way too early in the morning to talk like that. Right? No. What else can you tell me? But how does this person actually... Well, you have the Three of Wands here as well. I was going to ask how this person actually feels. And the Three of Wands is what you had there as far as that Ten of Cups go, which is the direction I was looking when I asked that. So it's kind of like there's a lot of similarities here in the two of you and how you feel, especially about the future and what the future holds. Also a lot about trying to maintain focus, and there obviously being obstacles here. Kind of where it makes it almost impossible to plan something. Tell me about the Two of Wands. What is that Two of Wands about? Look at that. Two of Cups. This person may be trying to decide about the relationship here. That's what they're focused on. They're trying to, you know, decide how the two of you are going to look, what you're going to be like. It's like thinking about the partnership and trying to decide how that partnership is going to go. Well, what are the two decisions here on that? The Eight of Swords. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. They can either stay in their head up here about this, or they can change that. Or release this responsibility. It's almost like making a choice and then just like leaving it up to fate. That's what it's like. What is the Ten of Cups to them in reverse? Two cards. The Tower and the Four of Pentacles. That's telling me right there that there's this may have already, they feel like there's already been some sort of Tower moment that's here, Scorpio energy. And this person's trying to protect themselves perhaps because of that, or they're trying to hold on to what's left, or there's something to do with protecting what they have because they're afraid of losing something. There is this fear of losing, you know, possibly an opportunity to have emotional fulfillment here, or this is a weird energy, but it's kind of like a feeling of wanting to hold on to somebody, you know, just wanting to hold on to somebody. but also being very cautious and very, your boundaries are bigger, is what I want to say. What does this person want with you? What do they really want with you? The Empress. So they want to nurture you. They want to grow something here. They want to... The Empress is a very motherly energy, of course. It's about creation and, well, it's also new opportunities. But I see this as someone that's... They feel like they want to stay in control or power in this relationship, but they also want to nurture this, or wants this to grow in some way. Look at that. Yeah, but there's your blockage there in front of it. You know, it's like the Empress looking at, with all her ability to manifest and grow things into creation, she's looking at that Three of Wands and going, well, I mean, how is that possible? How do we do that? You know, there's a lack of being able to foresee the future and to be able to plan for it, you know. This person wants, what do they want with you? They want to see how it's going to work out. and you know, this is somebody that does feel like it would be devastating if they did lose you, you know. You have those 2 3s that are there as well. What does this person want? The Hermit in reverse. So if you're not talking to this person wants to communicate. The Hermit's Virgo energy. This person wants to be able to come out of this introspective state, I feel, that they're in over here. And there may have been, for some of you, there may have been some sort of tower moment that took away this person's feeling of feeling happy or content or emotionally fulfilled in some way. What it has caused them, maybe due to some kind of communication that's caused them to be, or something that was going forward and then came to a halt in some way. It's caused them to be more aware of their boundaries, you know. Why is the Empress here? Whether that's with you or someone else, that's there. So the Hanged Man here with this Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. You know, they're trying to gain perspective. 9 of Swords in reverse, yeah. It causes this person a lot of worry. There's a lot of worry here about the future. I mean, I think they're trying to do what they can to get out of that, though. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So this is someone that feels unsure of themselves. That's what it feels like. How do they actually feel for you, though? What is in their heart space for you? What is in this person's heart space? A High Priestess. I mean, I don't feel like they really understand. If they do, they're keeping it very to themselves. Are there feelings here? Absolutely. You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So this person recognizes this relationship. But there's a blockage here in some way where this person feels like they can't get to their 10 of Cups, which is that wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So what's in their heart space for you, actually in their heart space? Pisces energy's there. Yeah, this right here, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Their heart space. See, Justice and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I can't get what's in this person's heart. They're blocking. They're blocking their heart off in some way. It may be due to some kind of communication or tower moment, but they are definitely blocking their heart out, keeping this to themselves. So Justice is kind of like an authority in a way to prioritize these pentacles here, which is time and energy and effort that you put into something and your foundation as it is. And I don't think this person's quite understood where that goes from here with you. That Seven of Pentacles is someone that doesn't want to waste their time, or they don't want to invest in something that's not good for them, or they're worried about the long-term effects. So this is still a mystery to your person, and I can't get through to their heart, but I can tell you that there's definitely some feelings here. Yeah. Otherwise, why would they even be thinking about it at all like this? I mean, this person's, they're like determined to block this out in a way. What they're trying to do is they're trying to allow things to unfold, but there's a lot of fear and a lot of worry about what they're losing in the process. But they're trying to allow things to unfold in a balanced way, or fair way, or fate. They definitely don't want to lose what they have, if that makes sense. Okay. What are their actions towards you, if any? What are their actions towards pile 2, if any? Judgment. So they're in this process of making a judgment call. That's Scorpio energy. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This person's... After all of this person is choosing to decide not to decide. Does that make sense? At the end of all of this, they say, well, I'm just going to make this judgment call here just to not do anything right now. That's what they're doing. Or not look too far into anything right now. You know, this person could also be trying to focus on other areas in their life that need their attention. Could have to do with something tangible. Yeah. They keep getting distracted by something. King of Cups is here in reverse. So what are their actions towards you? I mean, their actions are no actions, really. They're trying to manipulate their emotions, I can tell you that. They're trying to manipulate their emotions or stabilize their emotions. This is their decision of what their actions are, okay? All I can do at this time is try to stabilize my emotions here. Page of Swords. Try to be honest with themselves about how things are. Wise Judgment here for their actions. Four of Wands. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups in the reverse. Death. Double Scorpio energy there. Okay. Can you tell me about this for their actions, please? Can you tell me about this for their actions, please? Page of Swords. Six of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. So, this person is in a masculine energy when it comes to this relationship at this time. So, that means that they are basically in a place... This right here is throwing me off. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get some message cards from this person too. I'm going to shuffle while I'm doing that. So it's basically this person's in a place to where they're trying to step into this masculine energy of maintaining a sense of control in themselves. They're trying to change almost the way that they feel. It's kind of like wherever they feel unstable emotionally, they're trying to find stability. So they know that they need to stabilize their emotions, and they're trying to be logical, right? They're trying to be, it's like this person's determined here in a way to understand what would be successful, but they're not doing anything because they feel like they can't do anything right now. They may see something right now as unknown, like you still need to study to see if this is going to be successful or not, or there's still some things here that they have yet to recognize, and they know they're aware of that. It's almost like it's just this person's trying to use their head. If they feel like this isn't going to be successful, then I think that they're trying to be smart here. They do have a wish fulfillment here with you. Absolutely. Look at that. This is what they're not saying. They're trying to recover here from some sort of painful something that happened with this person. Betrayal of some sort, whether with you or someone else. It's like, and it could be this Ace of Swords being in reverse, right? So there was some sort of, maybe they feel like there's some sort of illusion or something here where there was a painful ending in some way. Could just be in this person's life, but they maybe felt betrayed. And so they're having a hard time clearly seeing what is real versus illusion or a fear. So they're keeping some of their emotional self to themselves here. They're not opening up about their emotions. They're bottling up how they feel. But they have this wish fulfillment here to explore something here with you. But they're trying to control that to an extent. Now, what is this person's actions? I think this person's making a judgment call to remain kind of at peace with how things are. Like with whatever stability is here, they're trying to maintain a sense of peace with that. That's their judgment call, okay? This could also be like a new beginning, you know? They plan on seeing something in a different way. Making peace with things. They plan on making peace with things. That's their actions. They're not moving forward with offering something or like a new beginning or anything like that because they're waiting for fate with that Wheel of Fortune. Waiting to see how this plays out or something plays out. They're trying to end their emotional instability. They're trying to end that feeling of not knowing or something like that. Do they know how you feel about them? That's the question that you wanted to know, huh? Let me ask that real quick before I go into message cards. Do they know how you feel about them, this person, Pile 2's person? Do they know how Pile 2 feels about them? Well, you have the Hierophant here, but you have Strength in reverse. They know you feel something here, but they don't know how much you feel. They may feel like they have a hard time reading you. They also feel like you're somewhat closed off with how you see things. Give me a card for the Hierophant. Do they know how you feel about them? The World. There may be some significant differences between the two of you with the World and the Hierophant. There may be some distance. They may feel like that you see them as, I don't know, there's something to do with tradition here or stable or balanced, you know. It's just like they just don't know how far that goes. Strength in reverse. Leo energy, Taurus is there as well. Yeah, the Page of Cups in reverse. I mean, this person doesn't know how you really feel about them. You have an Ace of Pentacles here. It's all practical. You know, all the things that I feel like this person does acknowledge that you feel like they are practical in some way, as far as like as a person, reliable, practical. But this Page of Cups in reverse this person may feel at times they have a hard time listening to, I feel like, their intuition about how strong you actually feel for them. Why the Ace of Pentacles, though? Six of Cups. So they may just feel like that you may be, like you have some good memories here. It's like if this person was to say that, I'd be like, yes, we share a lot of good memories. I think that they see me as a soulmate. They see me as someone that's stable or practical or reliable in some way. But I don't know how strongly they actually feel for me, like as far as emotions go. I know they have some feelings there, but I don't know how mature those feelings are compared to just me being stable and familiar and having this connection with them. That's how your person feels. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of forward movement, progress. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. So this person's like in a place where they're trying to be stable within themselves, secure within themselves. Yeah, that Three of Swords is there. See? It's just like somebody that's saying that, I'm going to be okay. That kind of energy is, I'll be okay. I need to focus on myself. I need to gain some sort of comfortability here, independence here. This is somebody that if you're not giving, they're not giving. You know, if they feel like that you're not wanting to invest or give to them in any way, then they won't give back. Yeah. For some of you, this person's trying to walk away from this, or they're saying, you know, if I have to walk away from this, it's going to break my heart, or my heart's breaking here, but I'm trying to be smart, or I'm trying to be stable and secure within myself. Yeah. If this person's not giving to me in any kind of way, or if it's not balanced, and it's just not going to move forward, you know. I also feel like this person's trying to work on other areas in their life at this time. Okay. All right, guys. It's a long reading. Paw one was long too. Okay, so let's see. What does Paw 2 want to say to their person? I couldn't tell you face to face. Look at this. I know we have a soul connection. That's what I was picking up on earlier. I want to tell you how I feel. I'm afraid to contact you. That about sums it up, right? They may have a hard time face to face with you, like talking to you. And they feel like maybe you don't want to talk. I don't know. This is like somebody that also gets kind of nervous around you, you know, bringing certain things up or something like that. That's that weird feeling I was picking up on before, because it's a feeling that deep connection with somebody, but then still feeling like there's small talk that's there. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Rejection. So this person may be feeling rejected here. This rejection is actually divine protection, or there's some kind of heavy blockage that's in place where this person feels like it's kind of protecting the two of you at this time, or them even. Look, I told you. I bury myself in work to forget you. I hope that I'll see you again sometime. I hide behind material things. Yeah, this person's focused on their material life at this time pretty significantly. I can be myself with you. I just got done talking about that. I feel like at some point this person may have really felt that way, but now they're in this place to where now they're afraid to even contact you. That's like, or talk to you to a certain degree, you know? That's that what I was trying to describe about the relationship or the connection they feel. And then you also have this, I wish that we could go back, with rejection. So there's something that's there. This person wishes that they could, you know, that they could go back and change in some way. Interesting. Let's see what future energies are going to hold here moving forward. And then we'll get some advice, guys. Because this reading was so long. Okay. What's going to happen here in the future of this connection for pile 2? We have signs and synchronicities. Okay. Storm warning. I've got to put some WD-40 on my chair. My chair's getting old. I've had it for a long time. We have legal matters. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Future energies for pile 2. And party is here. That's interesting. Divine timing is at the bottom of the deck. You may have been getting some signs or synchronicities. If not yet, you will. They'll all start to come in at the same time. It might start to feel a little strange, where you start to feel like the energy shifting or something's going to happen. There's some sort of obstacle or perhaps some sort of upheaval here. This is like this is kind of like the Tower card, right, in tarot, where some sort of judgment call here is going to be made. There's something to do with the public or socializing an event. And I talked about Christmas earlier, so tell me about signs and synchronicities for future energies for pile 2. Toil and labor. I guess I'm going to do it like this, actually. I like the keywords at the bottom. Number 38. Why storm warning here? Pathway. Yeah. Number 35. Something's going to change the direction of things here. There's going to be some kind of shift that takes place. Some kind of obstacle or upheaval that changes the path. Why is legal matters here? Family room. There's a decision that's here. This could also be like a gathering, you know, communication. That 21 is the world in tarot, so that's like, that would be the next chapter. So there's some kind of judgment call here when it comes to family, when it comes to gathering, when it comes to a conversation that changes things. Why is party here? What is party about? Courthouse. Public. This is interesting. Mature man is at the bottom of the deck, which is that Taurus-y energy. There's something here to do with toil and labor. Number 38. I want to get more for that. This is kind of a big deal, I feel like. Something to do with a mature man here. Divine timing. I think things are going to mature, or there's going to be some distance or time between the two of you in some kind of way, where you feel called or led towards a certain direction. And I think there's going to be some kind of upheaval or obstacle, or something happens that leads you back towards this person. Tell me about toil and labor. Yeah, there's TwinFlame there. something here to do for some of you when it comes to work or when it comes to working on yourself even, that changes you, changes how you, like matures you in some way. Why is pathway here? This upheaval. 2 cards. The cosmos and wasting time. Yeah, there's something here that either your person or you, I can't tell you which, something happens that changes the path for maybe both of you even. Like, whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Something is a roadblock or puts something in the way that changes the path, where there's something to do with not feeling like something's worth it, or like it's not worth waiting for. I don't think this is between you and your person. This has to do with outside energy that changes the path. It's like divine intervention, you know. It's part of the divine plan. It puts the two of you back together some way. Why is family, room, and justice here? Okay. Way on the floor there, you have negative emotions. Feeling wronged. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. There's something here that's going to frustrate the two of you, or you may just have negative emotions about the choices that were made. But there's some kind of conversation around that. It's like there's a conversation here around the choices that were made and where you are now. And then there's this energy here of debating something. So what is that about with courthouse and party? Trouble lurking. And then there's this energy here of debating the kind of like what you should do. This could be like socializing, coming together, gathering. There's some kind of decision around this. This goes in a weird direction, doesn't it? Clean it up is at the bottom. Clean it up. Cleaning up your life, getting rid of distractions, and making healthy choices. In the study room with fair is fair. Something's going to happen here. It's going to bring the two of you back together. But then, I don't know who this is. Okay, it could be anybody. Somebody here doesn't like how things are going or working out. And that could be between the two of you. I feel like it's more of an outside party. And this trouble, something being troublesome in some way, or perhaps someone having bad intentions in some way, there's a decision made around the socializing here of that. Like how you socialize with that person. Or this could be a decision around some sort of an event, you know. Who's coming for Christmas? It's kind of a feeling that you feel there. Gathering here, making a decision here, and there being some kind of trouble around that. And this could be making a decision to lie about something in order to keep the peace, you know. That's interesting. That is very, family's under that. That is very interesting. Child is under that. So family or children could be important within this situation. That's interesting. I cannot get any more information from that. We've already went way too far, and I want to get some advice moving forward. Something big's going to happen, though, but I think there's a lot of time that goes by before that happens. There's also a lot of new understandings that you'll have, too, before that happens. Now, I did say a couple months when I started your reading, so it could be in that time frame. I feel like tarot only goes up to 6 months anyways for me, so, but it's part of like a divine plan in a way. Tell me about advice pile 2. Okay. Third party, number 22. Yeah, there's something here. Now, third party could be someone or something that's here that's getting in the way of things here. Number 22 is on here. Someone that you're not aware of will affect the outcome. Everything will unfold for the greatest good for all involved. Number 74, embrace the dark. Allow yourself to feel and be present, to hold and nurture those dark, unlit parts of yourself. And your life will begin to expand because of it. Clash of opinions. That's what I was picking up on. Now, I don't know, like I said, if this is you or if this is someone around you. This says the ego is keeping you in a state of opposition. Step back, detach, and rise above any petty setbacks that arise. And then you have the magic prayer at the bottom, number 28, which says, your prayers will be answered. Speak your intentions in the universe, and they will provide your heart's desires. So maybe prayer at this time, meditation, however you kind of connect would be beneficial. Okay. What advice do you have for pile 2, please? You have devotion, sacred worship, number 11. And this is number 11 too with the prayer. So needing to embrace the darkness as far as understanding your darker side, that might be why this time is here. Understanding why you connect with this person in the way that you do. Can you give me one more? Wisdom, number 4. Knowledge and understanding. And then you have forgiveness at the bottom. Releasing anger and resentment, number 31. So if there's third-party energy here in some way, shape, or form, there's a clash of opinions that are here that cause some like darker energies to surface. There's this energy here of you needing to kind of be devoted to your yourself or your worship or your path, going within to understand. And forgiveness is here. You also have 1144, which may mean something to somebody. That angel number may be important. Advice for pile 2. Don't do anything out of anger. That's something that's here. Not to do anything out of anger. You are divine beauty. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means that everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence. And even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set into motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition will pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you're facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything that you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. Okay, so there you go, guys. This reading went on a roller coaster. We started in one energy and we worked our way through a whole lot of them before we got to this point. There's definitely something that's here that is going to transpire or happen. It's going to be part of a consequence or part of a cause and effect. This is something maybe you're going through, this person's going through, but there's this need to understand it and not in forgiveness and releasing that anger and resentment over it. That's here. If that you haven't got to that yet, this is kind of like Spirit's way of saying, don't let anger get the best of you, perhaps in this situation. Okay. That mature energy that we saw earlier, it's like handle it in a mature way, you know. Be supportive. Strength and courage. Look at that again. Forgive them. We have success here as well. And drop the arrogancy. So then you have the King of Swords. So being logical, smart, and reasonable is something that's definitely here. Give love, create love, be love, love, receive love, emanate love, speak love, and anchor love. So it's almost like they're saying have love for the situation. There's a lot of things that you don't know or can't see in a higher perspective from what you're experiencing or will experience in the near future with this person. Okay? Like there's a higher purpose to this in some way that it's like don't let this moment or anger get the best of you, because there's a bigger picture to this that you just can't quite see yet. But it will make sense, you know, in the future, obviously. You have the dragon here, so that again reminds me of that aggressive energy, like maintain or cool that. You have the mushrooms, so don't let your shadow side play out, you know. Be smart here again. You have the sword that's here. You also have the string, so feeling like you have some strings attached or string attached to this person. You have Scorpio energy here with the scorpion, so transformational energies here. You have the 4, so Cancer energy is important, 4th house. You also have the 1144 that was here. 4 is like stability, security, home. You have a K, a L, an O, a T, a J, a T, an I. There's a lot right here. A C and a D. Lotto. Maybe you should go play the lotto. Dealt too much. Okay. I'm not seeing a whole lot. I'm not even hearing anything, really. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave this here so y'all can have it. Yep. Okay. There's a C over here. Alright, guys. I guess I'm going to leave you here. So thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness. I definitely hope this helps. This was a lot. Long reading. Appreciate y'all guys so much for being here. And, yeah, that's all I have. So I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. So, Pile 3, I've already tried to start your reading 2 different occasions. So there may be something to do with second chances here, or maybe false starts, perhaps. There's something to do here with 2, perhaps. Maybe making a decision or having a hard time balancing things out. Okay, we'll see how that fits into your reading. So this is the Neon Tarot. And we're first going to use it to tap into your energy to see how you are actually currently feeling about this person. This is going to help me to better understand the dynamics of the connection. It's also going to help you to know if you resonate with this or not. But do stick around until your person's energy comes out, because it could be the roles could be switched between you and them. But you would kind of obviously connect or resonate with somewhat of this either way. Okay? That made sense? Okay. Pile 3. Pile 3. How is Pile 3 currently feeling about their person? You have the Magician in reverse. You have a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Well, this person's somewhat of a mystery to you. We have Strength here. Leo energy, Cancer energy, Gemini, Virgo. Seven of Wands. Empress. Wow. You may see this person as a divine counterpart. You may see this person as someone that can change your life in some way, or will change your life in some way. This may be somebody that you feel like that is somewhat closed off to you, perhaps, maybe emotionally. You do feel very strongly towards this person, but there's also a struggle here. Maybe a struggle for this person to understand how you see them. Could be a struggle for the connection, like how things are growing. Or it's like if the Empress was to go into her garden and she had soil that was there, she would look at it and say, oh, I can do it, but this is going to be difficult. You know, it's that kind of thing where it's going to need more nurturement to get that kind of soil to grow the, harvest that she's really wanting to grow. It's that kind of an energy that's here. So something that's being difficult. This has been something that with this person that's really pulled on your inner resources. Taurus, Libra energies here as well. It's like you feel like this person's somewhat of a mystery. Maybe a mystery of how they really feel because they may be very closed off to you for some reason emotionally, or it could just be that they kind of keep to themselves, about how they feel. So it makes it kind of like, well, I don't really know how they feel. Or this person is in their feelings somewhat a mystery. So they may go back and forth feeling one way and then another. They're kind of unpredictable in that sense. Why is the Magician in reverse? It's like you never know what you're going to get with this person. Why is the Magician in reverse? You may feel like this person really, even if you have like good feelings about this person, there's a part of you that feels like this person could be very manipulative with their emotions if they wanted to be. Or they could be emotionally manipulative if they wanted to be. That's part of the mystery of this person that makes you feel not so great, if that makes sense. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's this feeling of, I don't know if this person's happy or not. I can't even tell. It's also about like what it is that you want to create with this person. You may feel like this person's not happy with how things are or have been. That Magician in reverse, it's like there's this confusion. I think there's confusion about what this person really wants. There may be some kind of communication block that's here about what is emotional fulfillment to this person. What do they need to make them happy? What do they want to make them happy, Or can I make this person happy? That's there too. There's something in the past here this person may still be trying to make peace with. Could be with you or someone else. You have a Six of Cups. There's something emotionally here that this person's holding on to in some way where they're trying to make peace with that with Temperance. But that Six of Cups, when it's in reverse, it's almost like you know that there's something here that you're dragging around, some kind of emotional baggage that's here. For some of you, there could be some father issues that are here. Perhaps some abandonment wounds that are here. But you're trying to, like, it's knowing that that's there, and you're in this Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, where you're trying to still bring balance to that situation, to the past in some way. There's patience here, There's an energy of trying to stay sturdy or calm. Perhaps about the past or something to do with the past. It's like I don't want to allow that to keep me from being able to open up emotionally, So that you feel like maybe there's something here that this person's still kind of making peace with of their past, or maybe the past with you. You know, it's basically saying there's not very good memories that this person has experienced, and so they're kind of emotionally closed off somewhat because of that. Why is the strength here? Queen of Wands. If you're seeing this person in a very feminine energy, you definitely see them in a good representation of a divine feminine. Because there's a lot of queens out on the table, right, already, right, in the Empress. There's a very strong attraction to this person. I honestly feel like some of that has to do with feeling like this person is somewhat of a mystery. I don't know why. I feel like there's a heavy attraction around that. Also, this person's strength is something that's very attractive to you. So how strong this person is with their, maybe how they see themselves, or just how internally strong this person can be, is something that is maybe mesmerizing or draws you in some way. Like you're attracted to that inner strength that they have. Sagittarius energy there. 7 of Wands. You have an 8 of Wands in the reverse. There's a struggle here about being in your head about something. So this could be you or your person, maybe both. But it's like there's something here that either this person's like defensive about, struggling here to try to break themselves free of something here mentally. Like they're having a difficult time. They're fighting their way through this though. What is the 8 of Swords in the reverse? The 8 of Pentacles. This may have to do with work, or your work, their work. It may have to also just be simply making progress, working something out, putting time into something, trying to make something out of this. This is like I'm working on getting out of my head, basically. But for some reason, they showed it to me again in the 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this may be a clarifier. This may have something to do with work. That's really strange for me to just point that out like that. I don't normally point things out in that way. Also, let's see here. Temperance, 14, 5. So technically you have 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's your 8s. You don't have 9, but you have 8 there too, and 10. 888 may be a number, very abundant number, very. You may feel like this is just you and this person are fated in some way, or you see abundance with this person, or like you're in a loop with this person or cycle in some way, or this is someone that you always come back around to, or you feel like you come back around to in some way. You see it there again. Like it's something's came full something's came full circle. That was hard to say for some reason. Or it is coming full circle. Why is the Empress here? You and this person may have played out. I was fixing to say. You and this person may have played out some sort of karmic episode, I want to say. Bad situation together. I have no idea what that means. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just reading the cards. So I try not to make a whole lot of sense about what I'm hearing and seeing, because it may mean a lot more to you guys and nothing to me. It may confuse me. Three of Cups in the reverse here when I was asking that. So there may have been some outside interference within this dynamic or relationship that's causing there to be this extra bit of nourishment that goes into this, like nourishing a relationship back, or trust back, support back into a relationship, wanting to gain support or trust. You may feel like this person is, ooh, that's something else here. You may feel like this person is different from you. Like there is this feeling of feeling like this person is somewhat above you, or somewhat, I hate to say that, but maybe ahead of you, or I don't know what that means to you guys. I don't know why I'm getting this either, but it's like walking into the garden and seeing your neighbor's garden is doing amazing, but yours doesn't look as green as theirs, or something like that. You know, you may compare yourself to this person somewhat, so at times, maybe to do with community here, or friends or family, or something like that may be off or different. You see this person as being very isolated or independent, capable of pulling themselves away from, like they're above like gossip or certain types of lower energies or vibrations. Like they grow from past experiences is something that's here. What is this? A fear? What is that? The Knight of Swords in reverse. There may be a little bit of fear around this person because of the way that you see them, like easily detaching from you or parting ways with you. How do I explain that? It's different for everybody how that is exactly. Some of you, it may be because you feel like this person really doesn't need you in some way, or I don't know how to describe this. It's like they could easily walk away from you, or you feel like they could. Yeah. You may be kind of apart from this person. This may be somebody too as well. You feel like you can't really control this person in any way. I don't mean like you should. I mean like this is kind of a feeling of they're going to do what they want to do. I don't know if this is a fear that you have or something like that is here. It creates an insecurity maybe within you. But it's coming not from them as much as it is from how you see them, actually. That's interesting, but okay. Some of you, the roles may be switched here, so keep that in mind. Why is that Ten of Cups here in reverse? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person, there's this really squirrely energy that's here with this person that you feel. And I think it has a lot to do with, there's an emotional insecurity that's here. On your part, I feel. Where you don't know exactly, you don't know what you bring to this person and how valuable that is. What do you give to them? What do you bring to them? What do you want to know about this person? What do you want to know about this person? Well, you have the moon here, came out kind of sideways. So you may want to know if this person's loyal here with these dogs being on this card. If there's any secrets that this person's keeping from you. What is this person afraid of? I think that's what you really want to know. What is this person afraid of? King of Swords. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Four of Cups. There's something to do with want to know how this person sees you emotionally as a person. Like how emotionally mature you are, or I think you want to know that about this person, how they see you emotionally. There's something to do with it being afraid this person's bored with you, or bored with you in some way. This is weird. But it's like if you're bored with this person on a deep emotional level, like it has to do with communication, with that page being there. Are they gonna get bored with you? Okay. Why is the 9 of Cups here, and why is it in reverse? The 7 of Pentacles. You want to know if this person feels like that you can make them happy in the long run, or if something's going to make them happy in the long run, or if they're going to get bored of you, or if they're going to get tired of you. This is like that kind of energy that's there. Somebody that's like going to turn around and go, you know what? On second thought, I changed my mind. Or, you know what? I'm kind of bored with you. I think I'm going to go on to someone else. This is like an insecurity that you have that's playing out with what comes with the way that you see this person. 9 of, King of Swords, Aquarius energy. We also have Pisces, Cancer that's there. The 10 of Swords. What do you want to know? The 5 of Cups. I mean, I want to say like you want to know if there's anything this person's like keeping from you, or if this person plans on ending something here, or what happened with an ending. There's something to do with like acknowledging a loss, a regret, a mistake. Maybe you're wondering if this person sees how something hurt you, or I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's get one more for the moon, and then we'll go into your person's energy. Okay, well, 2 came out. For some of you, this is a feeling of, I want to know if something is going to be successful, or if I'll be enough for this person before I get into something. It's so funny because it's all coming from like this place of feeling like either something's not going to like spending time and energy on something that may be wasting your time here, because either this person, you feel like this person will get bored with you, or you feel like this person is not happy, or you feel like they're eventually going to move on to something else. Or like this is an abandonment one that I'm picking up on, which you and this person may share actually, because that's how you're seeing them in a way. I feel like it's like, yeah, I think you see it a lot in them, but I don't think that you see it, how it affects. Maybe you see it in you, but you may not see how it actually affects you as much. They're kind of mirroring that to you. That 5 of Wands is in reverse. The 7 of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. And Justice. There's something that's here perhaps for some of you where you have to see something. You have to see this going a different way, even if that's difficult for you to see, because there's something to do with fairness and justice that's playing out in this, where you have this emotional attachment that's here. You don't want to walk away from this. You don't want this person to walk away from this. But maybe there was some breakdown in a commitment here. Maybe this is like understanding that it may not work out. This could be like, if this doesn't work out, I understand clearly why this doesn't work out, or why this isn't working out. And it makes sense, or it's justified why, or something like that is there. You do have a Seven of Swords, so there could have been some sort of deception here. There could have been outside interference in some way with that Five of Wands being in reverse. This is like, you may see this person as trying to make amends, you know, from some sort of conflict or disagreement here. Like you see them as moving on or trying to move on from something like that. And you have that Seven of Swords, where you see them as just being kind of strategic at how they go about doing this. Especially if there's a broken commitment here of some sorts. Or things just aren't going together exactly like they want. Okay. I think I'm going to go on to your person now. So if that made sense, if that resonated, if that made sense. Some of that stuff I feel like was really suspicious. Wouldn't come out at all to to yourself or your person in some way. Goodness. Okay. That's not retrograde, guys. That's just me. That is just me. I am just... Can't say stuff sometimes. Just happens. Where is the ending to this? Okay. Nope. Let's try. Nope. Still not again. Okay, here we go. Goodness. I mean, is this what it's like with your person? It's kind of like it's yes, no, yes, no. I picked up on that in the beginning with that Magician in reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's back and forth, not knowing what this person feels. They keep kind of going back and forth, perhaps. Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, so pile 3. What is your person's current energy towards you? How are they thinking and feeling towards pile 3? Pile 3's person. 3 of Swords. Okay. So they're hurting or they're still hurting here. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're trying to release some pain, but they're still hurting. They could feel separate from you or separated from you at this time. I have a King of Swords in reverse. This person may be like they don't know if they can trust you. You have a Page of Cups in reverse that came out actually with it. So this person may feel like they don't know if they can trust your offer or your word, or they have a hard time, like, what is their intuition versus the pain that's here is a big part of how this person sees you, or how they're reflecting with you. Sorry, guys, I got to adjust. There, that's so much better. See how I had to adjust my chair, which, by the way, is super freaking squeaky. It's like this person may be trying to adjust their thoughts. Could be going through some sort of separation with this person for some of you at this time. What's this person feeling about you? The Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, they're trying to get their head on straight. They're trying to get in control. Because this Three of Swords... See, here's 2 things they know. They know they're hurting, or there's been some sort of betrayal here of some sort, They're trying to get control of this with the Chariot for whatever's for their highest good. They're in these energies. But these are what are blocked. It's like this person doesn't know what to hold on to, maybe as far as information goes or the truth. They may be trying to control their emotions here as well. I think these cards here play a big role on how this person approaches you in this relationship or this connection. They want to break themselves free. This is like somebody that doesn't like having to, like, not like, normally they would want to be like more of a free spirit, and they're having to, like, this pain here in some ways consuming this person. It's a feeling of feeling trapped and wanting to break yourself free from that. And it's centered around this King of Swords in reverse. So it's like they don't know what to think. They don't know what to trust. This person may have been manipulated a lot or abused in some way, where it made them feel small, and it may give them kind of a scarcity mindset at times when they go through any kind of pain here, like a reminder or how they come out in a situation. It brings up, this is like something that makes this person feel like a child where they had no control in something. That just made me really sad. Why is the Three of Swords here? Something where they may have been manipulated. Why is the Three of Swords here? Something where they felt like they had no freedom, or yeah, they're misunderstood in some way, or they feel misunderstood. It's like something that gave them a lack of security in some way, with maybe trusting someone, that has affected them. And it's turned itself into some sort of insecurity about how they see their own ability to get them out of situations, or ability to have someone else to overpower them in some way or manipulate them. Anyway, so the Six of Swords came out in reverse with that Three of Swords. So see, this is what I'm talking about. The Six of Swords in reverse is okay. I need to let go of whatever this is, this pain, because it's only hurting me at this point. And so they're in that boat knowing that that transition needs to happen in order to get through that Three of Swords. You have to get in the boat and go, you know, but they're stuck here. They're kind of stuck here, but they know what they need to do. There's also like this feeling of some kind of stolen innocence that's here, like innocence in this relationship in some way, that they're having some kind of correlation with that, perhaps to do with some sort of trauma that they hold on to, by the way. God dang, that's deep. I don't even know who that's for, but anyways, let me pull back a little bit on that. It's like this. Oh gosh, I just had the worst. Oh man, guys, that just took me into a really dark place. I'm I just had the worst memory of a show that I had watched, a documentary about kids in a... Sorry. About some kids. I don't want to tell you like anything about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even bring that up. But there's a documentary I watched that was awful. I didn't realize what I was watching until I already got into it, and then I had to find out what happens, of course, you know. So anyway, something like that. It just came to mind in this because of this card. But it was basically like going into a situation where you don't know what you're getting yourself into, and then you can't find yourself out. You can't find your way out. This could be something that this person feels that has brought them some sort of pain. Like maybe they feel like there's something here in the past they're having a hard time like letting go of, and it's like they go to that memory and they get kind of stuck in that memory, and it causes them a lot of pain. They have a hard time getting themselves out of it. And they're working on it here with the Chariot. You know, the Chariot's a very strong, powerful energy. And it's Cancer energy, which is about home and feelings. And this person, like it's like they know what they need to do in order to protect themselves, or in order to... They know what they need to do for their highest good to get them out of this place, but it doesn't mean that it's easy. It's really hard to get those horses in control, right? So their thoughts get kind of carried away around whatever this pain is that they're holding on to of the past here. Perhaps with you. I don't think it's just with you, though. If it is, there's a lot of other stuff that comes up with that. For maybe some stuff you're not even aware of. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's that 3 of Cups in reverse. Which you saw with this person, right? It's like needing to release yourself. Needing to let go, needing to release yourself from... It's like this person may feel isolated at times. Like they don't feel like that you may understand them. Or I feel like this is somebody that's very kept to themselves. Which you're seeing as that internal strength. They may be releasing or have released a lot of close relationships. I know that sounds weird. If there's been some kind of third-party interference here, this is something this person's trying to, like whatever happened there, this is like what they're trying to free themselves from. But this can also just like be trusting someone, you know. They may have a hard time trusting others. It's like a feeling of they lack security here. I think that's really what it is. They feel like they have to keep a guard up in some way because they don't feel quite secure within the relationship with you. This may be hard for this person anyways, but I feel like something's happened here that's making it extra hard on this person. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse? There's the 6 of Cups. Definitely you're bringing up some stuff of this person's past, but there's forgiveness here as well. This person working on that, working on forgiveness. Remember, it may not be you, somebody else perhaps, but they are working on that. Remember how I told y'all that this is something like this person remembers where they didn't have any control in their past? And this card is a card of a child. So see the childhood, there's some childhood wounds that are here. This is much deeper than what I meant to get into with your person. Why is the Page of Cups in the reverse. They also, it's like they have good memories with you, but if those were real or not is something that this person doesn't quite understand. This can look in the way of, yeah, you have good memories with someone, but then there's these horrible things that happen, and you have a hard time like going back and seeing those as good memories without them bringing some kind of sadness to the table. Or you see them as good memories, but then in your head you're like, well, but was that real, or was that just someone like manipulating me into feeling a certain way? I mean, that sucks. Judgment in reverse. So, with Scorpio energy there with Judgment, I know I sat on that for a minute, but so this is like this person hasn't really made up their mind or really decided about you. They're doubting their intuition. They're having a hard time making a judgment call here about the whole situation with you, because they're doubting their intuition here a lot, actually. They're doubting their intuition a lot. But remember, this is a blockage. This is something this person's trying to move on from. Now, the one thing that's not blocked here is this person does have good memories with you. And they also, I don't know if you've been in this person's life for a long time, but they see you as being there for a long time, or they see you as, there's a reminiscing kind of energy that's here. There's also this apologetic energy where this person doesn't know if that's real or not. How real is that? I don't know. I just keep hearing that in my head. Why is the Chariot here? Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot. I think this person's, it's like over time they're trying to get their Chariot in order. You know, trying to get their Chariot in check. So sorry. Had to pause just for 1 second. My son needed me, which is homesick, by the way. That Wheel of Fortune and that Chariot. So I think this person's trying to, it's like with time, I'll be able to get this in order. With time, I'll be able to know what to do for my highest good, or I'll be able to straighten this out. You know, the Chariot's a very fast-moving energy, too. I feel like this person may already feel like they're kind of getting to a calmer place or getting to a better place, moving forward, you know, or a positive, they're moving in a positive direction. There's a lot of prosperity that could come from this, or opportunities here. There's this person just, they feel like that things are already changing for the better, but they still have a lot of stuff they're working through. But how are they seeing you? The Ace of Cups in reverse. How are they seeing you? The Ten of Wands. That's kind of interesting. High Priestess. So as much as you feel this person's a mystery, they feel that way about you. This person may feel like they carry a lot of the emotional baggage in this relationship with you. If you're not connected with this person, it could be that there may be some kind of opportunity that they've turned down. They may feel like that you're emotionally disconnected in some way. Maybe you're focused on other things with that Ten of Wands, like you have a lot of responsibilities. And they could also be worried about silence, if that's here, or the things that you keep to yourself with that High Priestess, Pisces energy. How's this person see you with that Ace of Cups in reverse? They could feel like you're a lost opportunity as well for some of you. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They may feel like you get emotionally overwhelmed, or emotions like make you nervous in some way, or you're overwhelmed. Yeah, overwhelmed is the word that I'm looking for. Like when it comes to emotions, they drain you, or maybe they see you like that right now. Why is the Ten of Wands here? They see you as busy, by the way. The Two of Cups. This person does see you as taking responsibility. I think that that's something that you need to be aware of. Taking responsibility for the relationship, for the connection. Two of Cups. I wasn't asking anything. These just flew out. It's the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So I'm talking about taking responsibility. This could be like why something came to a halt, or with that Seven of Swords, there could have been some sort of deception here. For others of you, this could be like putting in the effort, you know, in order to change the situation. The reason for the frustrations. It's interesting. Tell me about the High Priestess. Whoa. Okay. The Six of Wands just came flying out like it does. Does this person see you? What is that Six of Wands? The Emperor. This is weird, but Aries energies here. This person feels like they do feel like that you would be a successful counterpart, but they also feel like there's something here they feel as if like either they would be chained to or you're chained to in some way. And it has to do with success, recognition, something to do with the ego, perhaps. It's like this person's wondering. Hold on. Three of Pentacles. They may be wondering why you want commitment with them, or maybe wondering if you want to work something out. Something to do with success or working, or like they feel like that if maybe somehow this is part of your recognition of where you are. I don't know what that exactly means. Like you're wanting this to be successful, you're wanting commitment, but I don't know why that would be like this High Priestess, you know, as far as how they're seeing you. It's almost like they feel like that you may be keeping this to yourself, but they may feel like that you want to be successful and have commitment here because you feel like you may benefit off of this in some ways. Kind of how I want to say it, but, or, how else do I want to say it? There's something else that's there and I can't, something to do with structure, something to do with being disciplined, or some sense of security that's here. But it's a mystery, you know, it's not like they're wondering, they're curious about it. It's like being curious about what someone's not telling you about why they want to commit to you, you know. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. They could just be feeling like you're kind of a mystery when it comes to your work, like what it is you do for work or something like that. Huh. What does this person want with you? What are they? The Page of Swords. So I think this person wants the truth with you. I mean, Yeah, I mean, they want the truth with you. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. So the Page of Swords, this person wants you to be direct with them. This is like, I don't want to beat around the bush. Just give it to me straight. It's got that kind of feeling. This is like, or they want to be honest with you, you know. Like, I just feel stuck here. I'm having a hard time seeing the future. I'm having a hard time knowing what to do. I'm afraid of what the future is, or the unknown. I'm afraid that this is bad planning. There's all these, like, they want to be honest with you about this or communicate this to you in some way. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone that's wanting to communicate their fears to you, I feel. About their own sense of security or stability in some way. If they can trust you. Four of Cups is here with that. This is also like, if you're going to reject me here, just be honest with me about it. You know, or if you don't see a future with me, just tell me the truth about that. Why is that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? The Five of Swords. I mean, I feel like as far as what this person wants with you, this is going to sound weird, but it's a feeling of wanting to stay stuck, or wanting to just wanting to fight with you, you know. Wanting to fight about why something's stuck, why something maybe not moving forward. Maybe there's selfishness that's here in some way. It's like maybe they feel like you've taken there's a lack of responsibility here, and this is what they want to fight about, or they're trying to, I don't know. I feel like this person, like, disagreements or conflict, that's how they understand. I don't know what that means. Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse for what they want with you? The Five of Pentacles. I mean, this person has a big fear of being abandoned here. I mean, ultimately, guys, that is what's here. This is like somebody saying, if you're going to leave me, just leave me. You know, if you get bored with me, just, you know, tell me and go on. Or that Four of Cups. It's kind of a sad feeling, but be honest with me if this isn't what you want. Be honest with me if you're bored here. Be honest with me if you feel like this isn't going to be long term, or you can't do something like that. If you feel like you don't have any power here in some way. Because this person fears being abandoned big time. Like, they may have a problem or a hard time seeing a future here with you because that fear of abandonment is so strong. And they may have already felt abandoned in this connection. Maybe not. Depends on your situation. Okay, so what are their actions towards you? The Hierophant. I mean, this person, they want commitment here. Taurus. I think they're searching for a lesson, or they're searching for the truth of a lesson, or they're wanting you to learn a lesson, you know, or they want something traditional. They may, what do they want here? What are their actions? the Magician. Okay, Gemini energy. Justice in reverse. Okay, so this is like somebody saying, okay, I'm going to stick to what my belief is here with this situation. What's fits with me in my life or my morals or this traditional commitment here. But I'm going to manifest, or I'm going to use all the tools that I have if I see any kind of unjust here or something that's not fair. This is kind of like them saying too, if something isn't fair, I will deal with that when I come to it. You know, in order to just get their chariot moving. Why is the Hierophant here? Libra energy's down there. Yeah. So as for the Hierophant, you have the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, and that Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's saying, you know, yeah, I'm hoping for the best here in this situation, but if this... Also, there's this feeling of I have played this role before. So I don't know what that means, but they may have experienced like coming from a broken home, or experienced having to break up a home, or like not being able to have that happily ever after. Or they may be saying, okay, if I feel like that this isn't emotionally aligned with me here, then I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna look at this logically. They are really kind of trying to step out of their emotional body, and it could be that Three of Swords is why, because there's pain here. Why is the Magician here? Two more cards. Look at this. This is the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So, you know, it's funny. It's like this person's trying to... They're trying to create conversation, like romanticized conversation. It's like they're using everything that they know and they can to feel differently, to open up. This is also like trying to persuade somebody to express some sort of truth. It's like somebody that tries to step into a certain kind of energy of charismatic kind of energy, persuasion, to try to figure out the truth. It's like they have to manipulate the circumstances because they can't trust the circumstances, if that makes sense. Why is Justice here in the reverse? The Tower. Basically, this is like, if anything happens here that's unjust or unfair, then that's going to be my Tower moment. You know, that's going to be my idea of, that's going to be my wake-up call. Which is also their biggest fear. And you have the Sun here to clarify that. This is kind of like, we'll deal with it in the morning. Like, we'll deal with it if that happens. To me, that will be like a wake-up call, I just said. Yeah. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They do feel like that there's an imbalance here. Or something's not fair to this person. King of Wands is there, Leo energy. And the Queen of Wands, look at that. In reverse, Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's some distance that's being created here. This person sees, like, distance being created here. They feel very imbalanced about that. With that Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like something is inflexible or disorganized. Something that makes them feel like they should create distance, or there is distance being created. This could also be a long distance relationship with that Three of Wands. Or not being able to balance the long distance or something like that. They don't feel like you're on the same page here. They feel like that you're very driven and feel confident, but they don't within this, or whatever that is. They feel like something's unfair or imbalanced in some way, or it will be. Oh, your person, I'm tired. Like, I feel really tired all of a sudden. I think they're a big thinker. Like, they do a lot of thinking. You came out as a divine counterpart here. You both match up. King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Wands. But they're both in reverse. So it's like you may not be in the same energy about the connection. Like there's different points of view that you're bringing to the table, you know? I'm sorry. What would this person say to you if they could say anything? Remember, the roles can be switched, so these cards could also be switched, by the way. I bury myself in work to forget you. Finding out the truth crushed me. An awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. That's here. This wake-up call. The truth is this person does care about you. I think, honestly, you're everything this person wants. But there's a lot of complexities that go into that. A lot of circumstances here. We have rejection. This rejection is divine protection, and I'm sorry is there as well. So if they rejected you at some point, they're saying they're sorry. In that moment, I didn't care. I buried myself in work to forget you. So they may at times come across as non-emotional, or they could actually be doing that. Like, it may seem like they don't care, but they maybe just trying to work just to not think about it. I feel you leaving me behind. Finding out the truth crushed me. This person may be, afraid of you leaving. That's that abandonment wound that's there, but I think you both are, really. I wish you'd come back, and I know that you're watching me. So this is definitely somebody that feels like that you're keeping tabs on them in some way. If the roles are switched here, it's because this person doesn't trust the situation. They're still going through some kind of transformation around that. Okay. Let's see what advice we can get. Actually, let's do future energies first, and then we'll see what advice we can get. And these are long readings today, guys. Long readings today. It's been a little bit. So, future energies for pile 3. What's the future hold here for pile 3? Breakup. Reconciliation. Well, if there was a separation here, like with that Three of Swords is there, that's not going to last. I feel like the two of you are going to come back together. You may do that already, back and forth, Anxiety. Maybe anxiety is the reason why. If you do break up, I don't think it's going to last for long. What's the future hold here in this relationship? Addiction. I think that, yeah, be careful of this. Looks like a toxic pattern right here. Be careful of that, I would say. And I think you need some advice here. But travel is here as well. So there may be some distance and then some time apart, perhaps. There could be travel involved. addiction here could just be this obsessive thinking, but it can be that there's something that's toxic that's here that is influencing things. Someone worried about that even. Worried about some kind of toxic attachment. Be careful, guys. This does look like a pattern. It doesn't mean you have to be in this pattern with this person. You can break yourself free from that. There needs to be some boundaries here in some way, or some distance perhaps that could break this. But I do see this as future energies. There may be, if this is only for those of you where you have this on and off thing, because you clearly see that. But there's some kind of anxious energy or restlessness, fear around something toxic that's here after this reconciliation, after you come together. So why is breakup here? Future energies for breakup. 3 cards came out: imprisonment, journey, and despair. So I'm going to keep despair because it's the one that flipped up. So there may be something here where somebody feels desperate, or they feel like they don't have any other choice maybe but to separate or break up or walk away from this. Tell me about reconciliation. That was aggressive. Family room. I think you may go through a time of separation with this person or distance. But I think that you're going to come back together, and there's going to be some kind of conversation that happens here. Yeah, about the ending. About why things ended, how things ended, if things are over. Tell me about anxiety for future energies. Good grief, they're throwing a lot of cards at me. Poverty and imprisonment. This is somebody that's stuck in a lack mentality. Like feeling like they're not enough, or they don't have enough. Feeling like someone's not treating them good enough, or they feel stuck in a poverty mindset, and it's causing anxiety. There's a reason for that, though. It comes along with that despair, and I don't know if I want to get too far into that. Can you tell me why that's despair? What is that? Courtship. There's something here where... How do I explain this? Something gets in the way of your connection with this person. Where there's a change that takes place. That's something that either this person's not accepting or you're not accepting in some way. And it has to do with maybe a relationship. It has to do with perhaps a date or dating, or something to do with that. But then there's a reconciliation over that. You have this conversation about the ending, or about having an ending. And there's this stress or worry about being alone or abandoned that plays out here again. Why is addiction here? What is this addiction? High honor. Okay, so here's the thing. And messages at the bottom. So here's the thing that I see playing out in the future. And I don't know whose part this is. I don't know if this is your on your side or your person's. But together here, I feel like there's something that transpires that causes a breakup or separation. And I think it has to do with something around a date, a courtship, a time, someone else, something that doesn't work out or come together in the way that you want it to. And it causes this feeling of despair because there's nothing you can do, or something like that is there. So there's this separation, and it could just be that you don't break up. It could just be that you're separated, over time for whatever reason. Then you have this reconciliation where you come back together, and you talk about the ending. You talk about closing a cycle. You talk about what happened. But then you go from that into this place of feeling anxious that someone's going to abandon the other. Like there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about this, or there's nothing that you can do about this in some way. And I feel like that there's this need to honor yourself when it comes to the toxicities that are here, or the toxic attachment that's here. Like needing to protect yourself, needing to honor yourself in this circumstance. So for some of you, the road ahead may look a little different. Because, yeah, I think there's still things in this relationship that are being worked out. I think there's still some healing to do in this relationship. And I think that for some of you, it may require some distance in order for that to happen. And for others of you, in that distance, you may, or this person may, figure out that this isn't what they want, or that this has been something that has been toxic, and they're trying to protect themselves from that. Available. Something is around a willingness to be vulnerable here, or not having any limits with someone or something that puts you in a place of despair, puts this person in a place of despair that causes the separation. Like maybe somebody was acting like they were available. Maybe somebody was being too available to someone else. They didn't have any restrictions here with someone or something like that. Or they weren't willing to be vulnerable in a situation. Whatever that is, it causes this separation. Tell me about coffin and family room. Explore the waters. Someone here may discuss keeping their options open, or that they need to try to figure out what they really want. Like they don't know what they really want. Tell me about imprisonment and poverty. It may put you into a place with the lonely energy, strangely lonely. This feeling lonely or abandoned. Yeah. This may put you into a place of feeling like this person may abandon you, or it's just this may start to stress you out. For some of you, it may result to some kind of substance because of that. Not everybody's story, I don't want to put that into your future in any way, but tell me about how honor. I think this is where you go kind of find yourself, though. Yeah, loyal companion. This is kind of different because there's this, protection. I don't think it's over between you and this person, but there is some serious stuff that goes on here between you and them, where it goes into this place of, we don't know what's going to happen. But there's this very lonely energy that's attached to that brings the two of you back together. But I think this is something that's necessary, because I do feel like it may, nature calls. Ground yourself, take a breather. I think that it is necessary, this time of rest, because fears are here. This is what's going to happen in the future. I mean, someone being indecisive here is leading to this fear that's here. It's saying, take a breath, take a breather. This is important because it's helping someone to understand how to honor themselves properly, or how to be honored properly, honor someone else. And it's important. What do I want to get? Let's just go into advice, guys. This is a long reading. So super long. So what's going to happen in the future? Well, some kind of message about distancing yourself in order to heal. Trying to figure out what you really want, or this person. And then feeling abandoned or lonely. What advice do you have? Wanting to honor or be loyal here in this relationship. Look, sit this out, number 76. Something is not quite right. Wait a little longer before taking action. Timing is off, or it could be the wrong decision. There may be something here in your life that you're thinking about moving towards or going towards or making yourself available to right here. That may be something that they're saying maybe you should sit that one out. If it's feeling off, maybe the timing is off. Abundantly gifted, number 69. You are powerfully favored, supernaturally gifted, and will be abundantly successful in this lifetime. Believe in your gifts. You also have joyful times, number 71. A celebration is coming up, a wedding, a proposal, a birthday, an achievement will be a wonderful time in your life. Take the initiative is here, the bottom, number 17. So 71:17. Waiting for things to happen will not work. Make your own way forward. Put yourself in the position to win. Something to do with not just sitting here, even though it does say sit this out. There may be something here that you're needing to sit out. And something else here you may be needing to take the initiative on. Different areas of your life, perhaps. Sitting something out while you're taking the initiative elsewhere. You know what I'm seeing here? I mean, this is going to be hard to say, but there's something to do with sitting something out and focusing on what you have in front of you, what you're gifted with, what you have, working right here with what you have, and then having some kind of achievement here or some kind of celebration out of that. But you have to make that choice. This says live differently. So whatever you've kind of been doing or where you get your mind set into, and that could affect this relationship here in some big way, where you may go through something with this person that may not even be needed because of that. And this could be on your person's part. Interesting reading. Advice for Paul 3. Your intuition. Gut feeling and inner voice. You have abundance. Abundantly gifted and abundance. Number 15, state of plenty. Yeah, there's something to do with you having what you need or having plenty. We have boundaries. Number 34, dividing line. Yeah. There's something here where I think this may be having boundaries with yourself or limits with yourself on certain things. I feel like this heavy energy of listening to your gut or your inner voice that's telling you to be in this state of plenty, like you have plenty, you have enough where you are, and put up some boundaries with yourself as far as, and I know that's so hard for me to say because I'm always pushing about like, go and pursue and pursue your goals and your dreams and all that. But for some reason, this is insinuating that you do have something present that needs your focus or your attention, that will be successful or have some kind of achievement here. But you may be like, there's like a backup energy that's here as well, that your gut's telling you not to go for already. So that right there should tell you what it's talking about. Okay, what postcard do you have for Paul 3 moving forward with this? You are not alone. Okay. Dear you. It might be hard to believe that you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life. But first, you need to let go of the attachment to achieving certain results. This is kind of what it's insinuating here. It is easy to get caught up in the endless loop of wanting this or that so that you can feel safe. Yeah, this is definitely talking about this, whatever this is. It could create some kind of chaos within this dynamic or this relationship, especially if there's already difficulties. That's just if you're with this person, right? Okay. The only way out is to surrender. It's like surrendering the attachment. Because I feel like there's something here that's not necessary. It's like you're looking for a sense of security or safety in it. Empty yourself so that you will be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better awaits, that something new will open up, and that you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you're really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the prosperity lies. Purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so, so much. Yeah, okay. That last part was kind of a hard message, you know. There is someone here that is attached to you. They are loyal to you. This person, they see you as a high honor. But you may be stuck in a toxic loop with this person. That's not to say you can't get out of it. But you have to recognize that's what it is. You have the moon in a jar. Moon and stars in a jar. Yeah. You may be bottling up your emotions here or keeping your emotions to yourself or holding on to your emotions in some way that's there. Don't bottle up your fears here either. You know, be expressive with that. Patience and wait. Compassion. And be artistic. There's something here that you're wanting to create that may be more beneficial than what you think. I don't know what that means. Flow. It's a feeling. Are you in it? Find your way there now. You also have, you live in a quantum field of all possibilities. Now act like it. Yeah. There's something to do with something not being the only way something can be done, you know. Okay. Whatever that means. Okay, so let's see. What initials do you have for pile 3? It's a little bit of a shake. Okay, so you have the sword, so the sword of truth or communication or clarity is there. You have the sun here, sunflower, so moving towards the more positive or thinking more positively. Yeah, growth is here. Frustration, so don't get so frustrated or don't do anything out of anger or, yeah. Or you're going to feel this way from time to time. You know, nobody's perfect. That kind of feeling. If something makes you mad or something, I don't know, the not good feelings, don't bottle those up, you know. Make sure that you express if you're feeling a certain way. We have the hashtag, so don't leave that stuff under the surface. You have a 5, so changes, and the 4, so changes to your stability or changes to your home or changes to your feelings could take place, or your person's feelings. We have a Y, a J, and a Z. And that's it. Okay. All right, guys. So thanks so much for being here. I hope this helps. Definitely good luck to you guys moving forward. I just saw 4141 on the timer there. I may look that up. That number, 4141, may mean something to you. So thanks so much, guys, and I hope to see you soon.